Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. Today we're here with George, who drove hundreds of miles this weekend from his house to the track, ran at the drag strip, back to the house to here, which was what, an hour and a half drive?
An hour and a half, about 100 miles.
So you've really built a car that's, track worthy and it's a streetable car. Was it a Trans Am?
So it was the Trans Am to 77,
The Bandit car.
Yeah, it's the Bandit. Yeah, it's basically the Bandit. It's right there.
Which I love. I told you before the shoot, I'm old enough. I was like 13 years old when Smokey and the Bandit, somewhere right around there, came out.
Yeah.
It was, it was like, that car, just the bone stock version of that car, to me, it's still a really cool car.
I mean, it's definitely an iconic piece,
Yeah. Well, let's pop the hood and see what you got going under this massive scoop, by the way.
Yeah, it's a 383, small block Chevy. A lot of the Pontiac guys, the purists, would hate me for having a Chevy, but it's better than an LS1.
And you said this is a fully built motor too, right?
Yeah, I want to say it's probably pushing about 450.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit off, but it kind of feels like it.
Because you said you haven't dynoed it, so you don't know.
Yeah, I haven't dynoed it, but maybe at the end of it, you could tell me how much power it's making.
I love it. Now you're also running.
Oh yes, I forgot to point
little
that
extra,
out.
some steroids coming into play.
Yeah, we got a few lines going into the intake manifold. So yeah, I do run nitrous when I'm at the track.
And what are your two shots that you're adding in power-wise?
So at launch, I'm probably doing like an 80 shot, which I mean it's a bit considered a baby shot. And midway down the track, that's just kind of like a secret.
Okay, dude, totally cool. I love it. That all good. We'll leave that one alone. Suspension, because there's obviously a lot that you've done to this car.
So I have the CPP upper and lower control arms. They're great. I mean, and they're definitely priced right. I have like Hotchkiss sway bars, Hotchkiss springs, Hotchkiss leaf springs. So it's basically, even though it's in a drag outfit at the moment, it's actually, handles pretty well.
It's set up to turn.
Yeah, it actually really handles pretty well.
Right. So you've done brake upgrade as well. Obviously, I see.
Yeah, again, CPP, I have their C5 conversion.
Okay.
So it's C5 brakes. I'm running it with like a vacuum pump, to get all that maximum vacuum. And I actually had to leave the rear's stock due to the fact that I'm running the 15-inch wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, but I definitely would like to upgrade the rear, but it would make no use if I'm running the 15-inch wheels.
I get it. Yeah, it limits your options there, doesn't it? Yep. What are you doing, like header, back, exhaust?
So exhaust, I'm running Hetman headers. They're 1 3/4 full 3-inch exhaust from Pipes, and I'm running the Dynamax Ultra Flow mufflers. That's been modified by myself.
Before we start heading back here, your splitter here.
Yeah. So
that's not an off-the-shelf piece, is
it? It's definitely not. It's something that I kind of had an idea for a while. So I just, got a big piece of ABS plastic, set it on my, shelf at home, got my regular grinder that you could probably get at Harbor Freight, and I just went to town, shaped it, and, came out pretty good.
It looks great, though. I have so much respect for guys like you that do the, you call it the garage build. I mean, you might have a little more experience than the average guy that does a garage build, but nonetheless, I just think it's cool that you start with a stock car and you turn it into this.
Yeah, no special tools. I mean, that's kind of what I was going for. I mean, I didn't want a crazy build that I'm not gonna enjoy driving. Yeah. Something that I'd scratch up and just hate myself for it. I kind of wanted something that I could take out to the cruises. Yeah. I could bash it at the racetrack, that sort of thing.
And drive it home.
Yeah, and drive it home. I mean, one piece.
Dude, that's so cool, man. So what do you run transmission in this car?
So I actually have a Turbo 350, 3-speed. It works great at the track. Actually, doesn't do too bad, going through the canyons and whatnot. But sucks on the freeway.
Freeway's got to be a bitch.
It consumes a little bit of fuel, but it is what it is.
Right on, dude. What are you running? What's your gearing in your rear end?
I'm running it's a 373 gear, running the 8.5 GM differential. It's obviously beefed up. Got axles, the whole posi unit.
So another piece that I'm guessing you made?
Oh yeah. So just I had a plexiglass laying around, and I was like, you know what?
I need a spoiler.
Yeah, I probably should get a spoiler. And you know, I've been getting into NASCAR, and I'm like, you know, this is kind of like a NASCAR type of thing going on, and I think it looks great. I mean,
I do too. I like it.
Yeah, it's nothing too fancy or anything, but it just kind of, it almost complements like the front splitter.
I agree.
Because I use the same rods and just kind of keep that feel.
Yeah.
Do
I'm just curious. I don't know if it's even noticeable, but does it do anything, or is it more of a look?
I mean, I'm sure it probably does something that if I go past 150 miles an hour. But yeah, it's more of an aesthetic, if anything.
Yeah.
So.
But it looks cool. It reminds me of the Chaparral Camaro from back in 70, their race car.
Yeah.
It totally reminds me
Trans
of the
Am-ish.
Chaparral car. Somehow I just noticed that you run in a backside exit like that.
Yeah. So it took me like a whole week to dive into that. I sat down like literally right here, and I was like, do I really want to do this?
That's a big choice.
I have one shot at this. So anyways, I took the drill out. And I went to town, and
really cool, man.
Got the little bezel, mounted it up, and obviously, I had to go to the exhaust shop so they could kind of get that, the exhaust,
right
the bend coming out.
That looks great, dude. That looks really cool. Paul, thanks for pointing that out, dude. I swear, my eyes without my glasses on back here, I'm not seeing as well. That's a bitchin' touch, dude. I really like that.
So, it's nothing but party back here.
That's for sure, right?
That's, nothing too nice to see. But, you have the battery. Got a subwoofer. I love music,
Jeez. And that's, wow.
Yeah, I got the nitrous, and I, just cut a little hole here just to get access to the fuel. So, there's nothing to look at in there, so.
I always personally love the Trans Am interior, especially the one that had the sparkly dash,
Oh yeah, the turned.
Dude, I love the sparkly dash.
Yeah.
It's so good. My best buddy as a kid, his mom drove a Trans Am, and I always loved the sparkly dash. I thought it was so cool.
Obviously this one had that sparkly turned aluminum, finish.
Yeah.
But I really wanted the interior to be as simplistic as I could make it, and
I got you.
I'm not really a fan of all the gold like that the Trans Am originally came with. So I kind of wanted to settle that down a bit, and do more black. So as you notice, the only thing gold really is the steering wheel. And I probably have that decal over there that's gold.
Right, and you got the Bandit thing hanging from here. I love that.
I got Bert right there, just overlooking.
I love that.
So
so you're running autometer gauges?
Yeah, so full autometer. They're great. Yeah, I mean, just your average bucket seat. Nothing too crazy.
Well, dude, let's drop the hood and put the keys in and fire it up, and let's go for a drive, man.
Sure.
Today's episode is being brought to you by modfind.com and the modfind app. So modfind's a social media based marketplace for buying and selling automotive parts. One of the things I absolutely love about what they're doing is they offer a kickback program. So if you share somebody's part to another profile and it sells, you get a kickback. So for more about Modfind, head over to modfind.com or to the App Store and get the Modfind app. Now let's go for a drive. This is bitchin', dude. This is really super cool. Wow, dude. Your car gets down.
That was second gear. Yeah, but I mean, drives great.
It really does, huh? You feel like you're totally drivable. And I gotta imagine it's a lot different when you're on your different wheel and tire setup.
Yeah, I run the R AAA tires, and they're like really responsive. The steering gets really responsive. And,
yeah. Dude, this car makes how much power? You said you think around 450?
Yeah, just about 450.
I mean, I'm knocked out by how hard it pulls, bro.
It kind of just kept going.
build, dude, that you've got it making this much power, but yet you've got the reliability. I love that you've built this car reliable, dude, that you're able to pull that hard, and yet you drive this back all over the place like you do. You built a hell of a car here, dude. Thanks, seriously.
Thanks. Do a little launch?
Go for it. Whoa, dude, your car's gnarly. Definitely a badass Trans Am. Here's a few more of our favorite Pontiacs we've had the opportunity to shoot, and a big thanks as always, you guys. Later.